We're live. Just it's delayed.
Okay. Everybody thinking that we messed up the time, and we didn't. We gotta make sure this thing is. Here, you shimmy my way, so that way. You trying to sit on my lap, bro? Is that better? Are you happy now? We look fine. Do you want a Christmas hat?
Sure.
I'm gonna get Ryan a Christmas hat. Hold on 1 second.
I'm hiding my bald spot.
Oh my God! You don't have a bald spot.
Balding spot.
Here's your Christmas hat. Try not to stretch it out on that planet you have on the top of your shoulders.
Fuck up. Like fucking Galactus.
Oh shit! Oh.
Hey Tiff.
What do you mean no picture?
Nothing but love, but
yeah. What happened? Yay! Ryan did make it. Let's everybody give Ryan a golf clap. Golf clap for Ryan.
fuck you, Ryan. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Did you see what he made?
No.
This motherfucker. I commented.
Wow, with the F-bomb.
Yep. He earned it.
Wow, Ryan, what did you do, bro? What did you do? Put the elf hat on and pound Mary. That's hysterical. Pie, you are funny. That's good. What do we got?
So, you know Shireen from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
So, he wrote, I slept on my left side last night and woke up with my face looking just like Shireen from Game of Thrones.
Uh-huh.
So then I commented, I was like, bro, chill. And so I was like, see you on the podcast. So then he does this. Whenever you lizard liquor.
You late sleeping SOB.
Look. Hush, lizard man.
Fuck. I think I know why. Is that because Linda made the gif of you licking your lips?
That
might have been the Tongue Out Thursday that Linda made.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, right? I mean, quoting the X-Men. Yeah, X-Men. What? X-Men?
Zanman.
Oh,
like
Zanman. Oh, okay. It was like quoting the what? X-Men? Excuse me, your phone is not on silent.
It's our fucking boss, too.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on, guys. We got to take a message from our boss. Yeah, I got it, too. What? Aw. That's nice.
What is it?
It's a brand new fucking coffee machine. Oh, you didn't see it yet?
Yeah, it didn't load up.
Sorry, guys. We got to take care of the boss man because the boss man takes care of us. So
yeah, you know.
All right. So what's going on, everybody? We wanted to just throw it out there to everyone that we really appreciate you guys wanting us to be here, even though there's no show to talk about. Or anything like that, but there is plenty to talk about as far as the show goes.
Yep.
I'm sorry that the background isn't decorated. Literally was running around nonstop to get here on time to set this up.
Today was a shit show. Starting at 8 a.m. at our job and then just going into our personal lives.
Yeah, pretty much. So, and as soon as we're done with the podcast, I have to hit the stores again real quick because I wasn't able to get everything done. So my apologies for not being properly decorated. But what we wanted to do is we didn't get to talk about the last episode much. So there's a lot to, I guess, to kind of mull over with episode 8 of season 8. And kind of like, let it kind of air it out a little bit. Obviously, everybody's been up in arms over Carl. It's still out there. As annoying as fuck as it may be, it's still out there. I just kind of hope that people just kind of move on and let it be and just see what they have planned. I know it takes away a lot from the comic.
Can we just say, though, I wish people would build a fucking bridge and get over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I am tired of seeing, and like, I love these Facebook pages, but like comicbook.com, they have a Facebook page. There's one called comicbookresources.com or something. Mm-hmm. A bunch of these comic book pages that post really good shit about up-to-date comic information, things like that. Stuff that I like to follow, Marvel and DC alike. Now, because people are bitching and whining about this, and it's such viral news right now. I keep seeing petition to fire Scott Gimple and rehire Chandler Riggs and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and it really pisses me off.
You're right, Herc. They do need to go look at some flowers.
Yeah. And and the only argument that people seem to have about this whole thing is we want Chandler.
Yeah, we want Chandler, and this
we don't want Gimple. Like
this strays too far from the comic. And I get it. I'm a comic guy. I love the comic, and you know, it's just like you got to see. You know what? Has anybody thought about this yet? Has anybody thought about the fact that Carl's gone? Okay, so Carl's gone. Has anybody thought about the fact that Rick still has potentially? Well, he still has one daughter, and then there's Gracie, who's still in the background.
Yep.
Has anybody thought about maybe they're gonna take the fuck's the kid's name? Help me out here, the girl. Judith. Has anybody thought that they're gonna make little ass kicker Carl when they do this time jump? You know that she's gonna replace Carl as the
leader,
the future of everything.
So she could essentially play the part of Carl
in the comics,
from the comics, but on the TV show.
Correct. I mean,
yeah, it's possible.
She's hitting that age right now where, you know, I know she's only still about 5 or 6 or whatever.
But she's at least aware of what's going on.
Right. She's growing up in this world, you know, even younger than Carl has.
And that's also a good point, too, because this is the first time that we're seeing someone that was born as shit was hitting the fan.
Right.
Shit had just started to hit the fan. And now this is the first time we're seeing someone growing up and being raised in this environment.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, Carl, whatever. But Carl was, what, 10?
Yeah, Carl's 8 or 10 or something like that.
Well, I know Chandler was 10 when he got cast.
Right,
for
but
the
I think he
Dead,
was
so
8 in the show or
whatever.
something like that.
So right now he's 16
in
real life. How old is he on the show? Because I think only...
I'm not sure how old he's supposed to be in the show. So then if he was 8, then he's 16. I'm guessing because
in real life right now he's 16, almost 17.
No, in real life he's 18. I think.
Is he, no, I thought
he's in college.
So 18. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like almost 18.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because he was 10 when he started. But like, so that begs the question of how much time's actually elapsed, because that's never really discussed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But Carl was old enough to know what was going on.
Yeah.
When this whole thing happened. Judith didn't. She was conceived in the middle of this bullshit.
Right. Which some people are saying, you know, that they believe that she could be immune. You've had that theory for a while.
Yeah.
That any kid born after the outbreak could be immune.
Well, because if you think about it, it's like a vaccine.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, you go, you know, and some people have their theories about that stuff. And like, I mean, me personally, I believe in vaccinations, but whatever.
Right.
The point of a vaccine is it's a weakened version of that disease, of that strand, whatever the virus or, you know, whatever it is, bacteria, and it's injected, and obviously it's going to, you know, make you sick, but the point of it is that your body, your natural immune system is supposed to fight it and know how to fight it if, God forbid, you got the full strength of the actual disease or whatever. My theory is that because the CDC has... in the CDC episode, they clarify that everybody's infected, which means that when Lori conceived Judith, probably because of Shane, I think at this point Shane is Judith's father.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that.
Right? You know, Lori was pregnant, and she was infected at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm thinking is that because of that, Judith was started from, you know, an embryo and grew into a baby in utero and everything like that, was born. But as she was raised inside of Lori,
she was subjected to that virus.
Exactly.
Right.
And her immune system was able to compensate for that. And not only that, but Lori's immune system assisted her with that.
Mm-hmm.
So with them working in tandem, maybe Judith's immune system
is the cure. Know, like her blood, blood or DNA carries the cure.
Exactly. So I mean, you know, as much as I would kind of hate to see it, I would very much love to see her get bit.
To see what happens.
And to see what happens.
I think that won't happen for years to come.
Oh, absolutely.
If they even get that far.
I think if it was to happen, it would happen after the time jump of the all-out war, because people have been speculating how long the time jump's going to be. I'm thinking it's like 6 years, if not more.
Right, because it would have to get her to about, I'm guessing 12.
Right now she's probably
like 4 or 5. Yeah, so that would get her like 10, 11.
Yeah,
if they went 5,
but again,
6 years.
That also, like I said, that begs the question of how long has this time been? Because, you didn't have Eugene keeping track of time, or, some random character keeping track of the time.
Yeah.
Kind of like Z Nation, what's his name? The guy from the,
God.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And he like always kept a log of how long, of what day it was and shit. So, and like, post outbreak, almost like restarting the calendar kind of thing, like day 240 or whatever,
right.
Post outbreak. So if someone kept track of that in the show, that might have helped out a little bit more. But yeah.
I believe that the time jump does occur after the war. So I think it should happen going into season 9, I think, is when the time jump will happen.
I think that if the time jump's going to happen right after the all-out war, I've got my theory that the all-out war is going to end mid-season of 9.
Okay.
And I think that the premiere of 9B will be the time jump.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking that they're devoting half a season to the 3 battles.
Yeah.
That's why the first one with the grenade chucking over the walls of Alexandria, that was the first war, first battle in the war that the Alliance lost. Because they lose the first 2.
Yeah.
And they win the last one.
Right.
And there's those 3 main ones, so I'm thinking that they're going to devote half a season to each battle.
Okay. I don't know if they've confirmed that they were going to be a time jump, but
they haven't confirmed it.
I think that there was a lot of talk about it, though, even amongst the actors and stuff like that, about the time jump happening.
If you think about it, it would make the most sense for them to do a time jump.
Yeah. I've read a lot of articles in the past couple of days. One involved Chandler writing to one of the leak news there.
But that was the one that I think that like it was a fake. I don't think Chandler actually
said that to keep the news quiet because the show only has a few
seasons left. I think someone pretended to be him. Because honestly,
they might have had to hack his account.
Honestly, my thing is that if he did that, Chandler's not stupid. He's an
18-year-old kid, and he could be one with a chip on his shoulder right now.
But I don't know, because that opens him up to some serious lawsuits.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I don't.
But by suing him, they're proving that he's right.
I mean, no matter what, that because, like, when certain things are discussed for a TV show, what's discussed is not always what's going to make it to the screen. You know what I'm saying? So, even if, let's say, they say, okay, this season we're going to go either A, B, or C route, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say they go with B route, but then one of the actors goes and reports, oh, this is how the show almost happened.
Right.
That's a breach of contract.
Yeah.
That's a breach of your NDA.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? So
but even when you're not a part of the show anymore,
you still have to abide by your NDA. That's still a legally binding contract. Any insider knowledge.
If you're fired, he was fired.
I don't think he was fired. I'm sure he was let go. Yeah. Which which happens whenever someone gets killed off. I don't think that he was get the fuck out of my office kind of.
Well, fired. Yeah, but I just heard that apparently they signed a 3-year contract according to the parents. And then they were fired, and then he was let go.
From understanding, their credibility is also out the window pretty badly.
I know. I mean, we've talked about Chandler's
but again, none of us know what happened behind the producers' doors. Right. You know what I mean? We don't know what happened between Chandler and Kirkman and Gimple and what's his name? Yeah,
it's true. They did cast someone, and I forget the actress's name, but they did bring in someone to play Alpha already.
Yeah. I was really hoping that it would be Jadis. Mostly because I love Pollyanna. I think she's a great actress, but
I think a lot of people feel that way. Yeah. And it would be great to see that happen if
that transition from someone that we already know.
Yeah, and all her people being wiped out.
I mean, I love you, Sabrina, but I mean,
Yeah.
I would like to see them all get wiped out and have that really fuck with her mind, you know.
See, and there's another article I was reading about how it's possible that Rick will be written out of the story in the next couple of seasons, and that Negan will end up being the showrunner. Because there's been, and this has been going on for a while now, that Andrew Lincoln's been, you know, he does a lot of, he lives overseas, you know, he lives over in London, and he comes over to film, you know, this and that. He's
and all of his family is over in the UK.
He's a huge family man, you know, and there's been a lot of talk about him only having a couple of seasons left, you know.
And I think that one thing that we should take, the one and only thing we should take away from the fact that Chandler's not going to be on the show anymore, is the fact that nobody's invincible.
Right. Yeah.
Not even someone who's been there since the very first day.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, and I mean, if you're saying that, you know, you kind of want to be let go in the next couple seasons, you know, you kind of want that, you know, heroic out, you know, that he's claimed that he really wants. You know, it could happen. We could have a Andrew Lincoln Rickless Walking Dead, and
see, even Lisa said she's like, AMC would never let him leak info, even if he's not on the show. I agree.
Yeah.
It had to have been someone either hacking his account or making a fake account that mimicked his account. You know what I mean? And maybe they didn't pick up on it, because from my understanding, this information was messaged to like a fan page on Facebook or Twitter or something.
It was the Walking Dead leaks or whatever the fuck their page is.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. You know.
I'm gonna try to look up and see the name of the actress they brought in to play Alpha. Let me see. What do we got here? What about Sadiq? Who knows? I mean, Sadiq had, you know, really nothing. I think the only thing they brought him in for, so they brought back Oceanside.
Yep.
Per the comics, Sadiq and his family were part of Oceanside.
Right? Yeah.
So the fact that you had Carl able to bring Sadiq to Alexandria and kind of save him and bring him in and introduce him to that family, and then you have Oceanside being reintroduced. You know, I think Sadiq is the bridge that brings Oceanside into the war, saying, "Hey, this kid saved me. He brought me here for an opportunity. You know, I was supposed to be wiped out with all the other men.
Yeah.
You know, I was, you know, so, you know, I think that Sadiq being alive and being in Alexandria and with a group of Alexandrians, and him probably pleading, and now Grandma's dead.
Yeah.
So now the leader's not there anymore, and she didn't want anything to do with the war.
With the outsiders, yeah.
And we've heard from some people from Oceanside that they want to fight.
Yeah.
They do want to fight. So now that Grandma's dead, opens that window for Sadiq to step up and be like...
So you think that he's going to go into Oceanside and try to recruit them?
I don't think he has to go into Oceanside, because for some reason I feel like they're all going to merge together. You have Aaron and what's her name? The Turtle Eater.
Oh, Enid.
And Enid. You have Aaron and Enid who are with them now because, you know, she shot Grandma.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So now that group is together. Something's going to happen with that situation.
I had to watch that scene like 4 times, by the way.
Yeah. We saw
I didn't understand that scene at first. I'm like, what?
We saw our girl Nicole in there.
Yep.
She had some live action. She was back on scene with that whole tidbit that took place. But so I mean, we have that group in place, and we have Sadiq in place with with the Alexandrians. That's going to come together somehow.
Yeah.
You know, and that's going to be that bridge that brings those. It's going to be that bridge that brings those together.
Yeah.
There's a lot. We're going to see a lot of this. There's going to be a lot of this.
Bonds.
Going to be a lot of bonds created. Eric's here. Eric, I hope you went home to a damn gift, bro. I'm getting pissed. You better get this gift soon.
Speaking of, we ever figure out what happened with what's his name from Germany?
I've been tracking the package. Peter, if you're watching, I don't know if you're watching or not, but Peter lives in Germany. I sent him a package November 7th.
Almost 2 months later.
I sent Peter a damn shirt.
Pie. Scissoring party.
Yes, November 7th. The shirt left the U.S., went to Frankfurt, Germany, was supposed to be on delivery. Then, out of nowhere, the damn shirt reappears in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Back in the good old U.S. of A.
So I call him, I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this dude's shirt? I'm like seriously. They're like, oh, I don't know. We can't explain it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, you can't explain it. Somebody better. So the shirt got reshipped out again to Peter out in Germany. So Peter, if you're there, maybe you're not in the chat room, but if you're there, I'm praying that the shirt shows up, bro. I'll keep checking for you. Other than that, that's all I know right now. I do know that I have to mail out a shirt to James. James Chen wants a shirt.
Mm-hmm. That'll be exciting. For those of you, I don't think we told anybody.
I don't think we told anybody yet. I just kind of told everybody we were going to have a duo.
Mm-hmm.
A duo on the show.
Probably one of the more infamous duos.
Yes.
On The Walking Dead.
So for you guys who want to know what's happening after the new year,
we're
quick.
We're not
too.
taking a hiatus either. We're going right into it.
We're diving. I mean, quick too.
Yeah.
It's like bang.
Not like last year. Last year we took a couple weeks off, but this year we're just fucking going with it.
Yeah. January 3rd, Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing 7:30.
7:30.
7:30. Yes, Penny, we have shirts, girl. Just DM us, and we'll work it out. I want a sexy blue shirt. What do you mean blue? We're black and red, girl.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know.
Yes, Jen, I know you want a red shirt. All right.
Listen here, Ginger Snap.
This is part of the Edward. All right, so hold on. Wait. You guys are getting me all distracted. Okay, January 3rd, 7:30. We are going to have a little bit of
Calwardo.
We're gonna have a little Calwardo on the show. So we actually need to take this beanie. Gay, do you like beanies? We can mail you a beanie, Gay.
That's not a funny beanie, Gay. I don't know what you said. You said it really fast, like
Beanie
you
Man.
combined the words.
So we're gonna have Peter Zimmerman and James Chen on the podcast January 3rd, so that you guys are all recovered from your hangovers.
No, Pie, you can't have a tie-dye shirt.
Stop yelling at me, Terry. Stop yelling.
I don't like your tone. By the way, Stitch, I appreciate your card. I just got it today. Thank you.
Yes, there you go. Stitch, got your card.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, we're gonna have Peter Zimmerman and James Chen on the podcast 7:30 January 3rd at the same time. Boom boom, little duo going on.
Great. Lucy's gonna lose her shit.
Lucy better keep her shit together.
She better keep her ovaries from exploding.
What do you mean you lost yours in London? How do you lose a Beast Mode shirt?
Did Lucy jack it from you?
Yeah,
just stole it from you?
Jesus.
Hey, Blaine. What's up, Blaine?
What up, Blaine? He said no tie-dye pie? I like it. And then right after Peter and James on the 10th, we're going to have a very well-known artist.
Ah, yes.
We're going to have Kirk Manley on the show.
Mr. Batman KM.
Mr. Batman KM. If you guys don't follow these gentlemen, go ahead and start following them. He's a great artist. We met him.
Why does this hat have tassels?
Because Pal Mary had tassels.
Oh, it did, didn't it? That's awesome.
So yeah, anyway, we're going to have a couple of really good podcasts coming up right after the new year. Next week, you'll just have us again.
Yep.
So yeah, there's that.
Unless we imagine we get something scheduled, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see that happening.
Not with being 2 days after Christmas.
So moving forward, though, for us, we're going to bring you guys some changes. We're actually going to reach out to you guys. We want to have you guys help us out. We're looking at ways to integrate the Beast Mode product and have it integrate with The Walking Dead. One of the bigger things we ran across at Walker Stalker Con was people wanted to know, well, what is Beast Mode? What is it about? How does it involve The Walking Dead? So we were talking about Oscar and stuff like that and everything, and trying to figure out ways to integrate Beast Mode with The Walking Dead to tie it in. So we're gonna kind of want you guys to. It's probably Jeff.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, guys. Time out. We got a special guest. Go ahead, Brian. Take over, please. Good job, Brian. Just stare at the computer.
That's what I'm trying to do. Hey, Chris.
What?
How did that song go today?
I don't care, remember?
Damn, we need to call Hicks. You're welcome, Linda. Chris is talking about blowing kisses to another man. I don't know how I feel about this. Hi, Tiff. Deer in the headlights. And there's Blitz, Chris's big ass dog.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna lick him to death? Are you good?
No, I'm not gonna speak. This is awkward, okay? It's like talking to yourself. I know you guys are there, but it's like I'm looking at a computer just talking to myself.
Yeah, don't worry. They heard the dog going ballistic and everything.
Sorry.
I had her upstairs. Mom was carrying the laundry.
What's up, Jeff? What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Good to see you.
A long time no see.
All right, so I'm back. I know there's a little delay here. Just threw my room's trash, throw shit everywhere. Don't worry about it.
Just want to make sure there's enough room for all of us.
Oh, you can shimmy in, bro. Come on over. Ryan, why?
We gotta get close, bro.
This reminds me of the Matt days.
Oh wow, yeah, we used to have to squeeze all three of us in here.
Yeah, you can get in though. It's all right.
All right.
There you go.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? So, it'll happen momentarily.
Oh, there's a delay?
Yeah.
So this guy that's kind of off screen right now. Oh, there we go. This gentleman is Jeff. Jeffrey, say hi to everybody.
Hey, everyone. How's it going?
Jeff is I go to Jeff when we need to start changing things. He's going to help us with branding. We were just talking briefly about, some changes that we'd like to make as far as trying to get ourselves to brand with the show more. So we kind of want to reach out to you guys for some ideas. As far as, one of the ideas I had was like Beast Boys of The Walking Dead kind of thing. So it was like so it'd be like Beast Boys of The Walking Dead kind of thing. Or just like trying to make it like just collaborate somehow. Trying to get the Beast product to collaborate with The Walking Dead somehow. So that way people wouldn't like look at our shirt and be like, well, yeah, but what, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you guys are Beast, but
like Gay pointed out, we got to make sure that we don't do anything with AMC copyrights because,
well,
right now that might not be a huge deal, but if we gain a lot of traction, you know what I mean?
When, not if, when.
Well,
Yeah, fair point,
what about
fair point.
Oscar having a TWD family shirt? He sells them. Look.
It's a hashtag, so I feel like that's a little different, but
All right, so if we hashtag it, that makes a difference.
maybe, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I hashtag BMNY family to have it kind of go in with the TWD family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm just trying to help us,
Oh, I agree.
gain speed here with getting our branding better. So, if there's some kind of ideas that you guys have, don't be shy. If you want to draw something, if you just want to type it to us, send us in a DM. Help us out trying to, like, move forward and trying to get ourselves, like, more notoriety with that, with that whole Walking Dead theme.
Yeah, like Ryan said, survivors of the Walking Dead of TWD.
Yeah, something like that. I don't want to lose the beast mode because that's what's got us here.
Mhm.
I don't know. Like,
I feel like if we, I don't even think it's an option changing our name at this point.
Yeah.
It's what we're known as.
I feel
you know
like
what I mean?
changing your name is like career suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think that's like when you know you've hit a point. Like
Beast Mode of the Walking Dead and Fangs.
and then Pie told Jeff to flick the tassels.
Oh, nice.
Good. This or this?
No,
I'll do
those.
both.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.
So yeah, we want to keep the beast part. We don't want to lose really any part of our.
I mean that's who we are, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
We're beast. We're according to Xander, we're beesies.
yeah, we're beesies. So I just don't, like I said, I don't want to get rid of what's gotten us to where we are now. I'm just looking in a way to tie it in now, to
Yeah.
bring it to bring like
Build a whole brand.
right to
Yeah.
what we do involving the show.
Right.
So like if we did like Beast Mode NY, I mean they already took Talking Dead. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Well, that's like I mean, I know like legally it's a very like fine line, but and like no offense to them, but like Undead Talking,
Yeah.
like I feel like that's like really like walking a line. But I mean they're very popular.
Right.
They have a huge following on social media, and nothing's happened to them yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Knock on wood. But like, it's like at what point?
Debs has a good idea on play on words, like mixing like beast and something to do with like walkers or something like that. I mean, even if we did like Beast Mode NY hashtag TWD podcasters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. Something to let people know that
Well, like
we do something involving the show.
like we talked to Oscar, we're definitely going to redesign the shirts.
Yeah.
That's probably one of our biggest things that we're going to be doing.
Mhm.
Beast Mode NY
because,
Dead
I mean,
Chat?
like our shirts are pretty plain as far as like
Yeah.
like we had the problem with people don't know who we are.
Right.
They don't know what we're about.
Yeah.
You know.
You got to catch people's eye too.
Yeah. Exactly.
The design's got to be not too crazy, but as long as it catches people's eye,
Right.
Yeah.
then people get interested.
Beast Mode NY
Yeah.
Dead
Exactly.
Pod. This is good. I mean, this is stuff that like helps us brainstorm.
Yeah,
and, like,
seriously. If you guys think of anything after we end the live stream, DM us on Twitter. DM us on our Facebook pages.
Hey, look at my
You
tits.
know.
That's a good one, Penny. I like that one. That's good.
I was looking at that, trying not to laugh. I didn't know if you guys were gonna ignore it. But
Yeah. Oh no, it's I know. Pay attention, guys. Like what? Hey, yeah, that's a good one.
What did Jen say? Read Penny's. We did just read hers, didn't we? Oh, but seriously, I got an LLC.
So what's she saying?
And you have to lock that down. People will steal it. Go online and make sure that you own it.
Mhm.
I own my name legally. Yeah, we actually talked to, I think, Oscar about that.
Yeah.
About looking into copywriting it, trademarking it, because once you own it.
Right.
They can't, that can't be taken away from you. So,
Right. Penny, maybe we could talk to you privately about the whole LLC
process.
process, and then you can kind of like give us a a head start on what we actually really have to do or what it entails. Sorry. Then yeah, well, I'd love to talk to you about that though, and see what we could do about that. So that is a good idea. I've mentioned it before. Like we don't technically own the name.
look at Stitch. She goes Beast Mode NY Chatpocalypse.
Yeah, Chatpocalypse, right?
Yeah.
That's what happens every week in the fucking chat room is a Chatpocalypse.
Yeah, especially when Lucy's here.
Let me see. I think if you should keep the beast mode, but branch out just dead since you have celebrities. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once we're able to get a wider variety, but right now, the only people we've really interviewed are actors and actresses from The Walking Dead.
Right.
which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no, it's
and
good.
I'm not bashing that at all. We've had artists, we've had authors, we've had other people who do blogging and stuff like that. We had Adam Carlson on from Undead Walking.
Right.
But primarily, I mean, I think when I updated the spreadsheet after Jason last week, we've had 30 interviews.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say a solid 80% of those were actors and actresses from the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
If not like 90%.
But that's what's gotten us here. Like, what if we did
absolutely.
what if we just did like I'm saying like Pi says, you got to keep beast mode. It's you, and it's true. So like, what if we did like beast mode, Talking Dead cast, or you know what I mean, like beast mode dead cast, or obviously you can't say Walking Dead cast, but what if you did like Beast Mode Walker cast? You know, something like that, like a play on words, kind of like what Deb says. You play on words. You know, keep Beast Mode. Obviously, the NY. I mean, we're from New York. We can always keep our hashtag will always be BMNY.
BMNY, yeah.
You know, I mean, people know we're from New York usually by now, and you know, Beast Mode Podcast dead. I mean, yeah.
Someone said the chatting dead.
Yeah, you can do chat. I mean, you could.
Gay goes Beast Mode NY tech issues.
Fuck you. You know what, Gay? I don't need that shit tonight. You must be drunk. Oh, it is Whiskey Wednesday.
It is
Whiskey Wednesday. So I'm sure Gay's had a
Beast
few.
Mode the chatting dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's true. We got to find another word for talking, and just, I mean, chatting. I mean, you know, we could throw bullshitting. We could do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could do anything about that. But tits. Now listen, you to Penny guys, for real. Tits. Yeah. All right, so Beast Mode Tits Podcast. It'll be the Talking Tits Podcast. I mean, we wouldn't be talking about tits, though, obviously. That'd be part of the problem. Is that
if we did our podcast,
we would get a lot of followers and be like, they don't talk about tits and leave.
we could if we did our podcast on Tuesdays, we could do like Tits Out Tuesday podcast or something.
Yeah, see, Caleb, Beast Mode Podcast of the Dead.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's why, you know, guys, absolutely, please
the ass grabbing
DM
dead.
all this.
Very
because
nice.
I don't have anything to write with right now.
Yapping the Deadcast.
DM us your ideas, and I'm gonna write them down, and Chris and I will.
Yeah, we'll brainstorm. And, you know, brainwash. Sorry, we'll brainstorm, and yeah. All right. Great one, Blaine. Where's Blaine's? So Blaine, someone say great one, Blaine. Blabbering undead. Very nice, Blaine. Yeah. I like it. It's good.
The undead jabbering, you know.
Yeah. So you know, chatting works. You know, and we just got to sit there and keep messing around with it. But your ideas definitely are going to help. So send them on in. You can send them to our DMs. Obviously, I mean, a lot of good stuff just popped up right now, which is great. But just so we don't forget, and we can't keep this chat, so you know, make sure you guys DM us so we can sit there, write them down, talk with, you know, Jeff, and talk with Oscar, because Oscar's going to be the one who's designing like our new shirts and everything like that. And our shirts are going to be, you know, we're going to go from shirts, definitely hats, stuff like that, and we're going to branch out a little bit more. It's a slow process because all this money comes out of our pockets. So it's like, you know,
that's kind of the biggest thing that we've run into. You know, everything is coming from our paychecks. You know, we're not really making money right now. Not that we really care. You know, like when we went to Walker Stalker, New Jersey, we were handing out shirts left and right, which I don't really care because that's free publicity at this point. You know, and the Pookie dead really Stitch.
I'm looking at Pie. My cool idea about leopard thongs was buried then.
What is that about?
I honestly don't know.
Well, you want to tell Jeff about your offer that you had made pre-Walker Stalker, New Jersey,
and Jen was there.
Yeah, Jen was there, and she had offered to help. But...
So I made a deal with Ryan when we went out to Walker Stalker.
Well, you know, I know we went to high school together. I don't know how well you knew me in high school, but I've always been socially awkward. So, you go ahead, Chris. Yeah, because I'm socially awkward.
So what I said was, I said, Ryan, I will buy you your food the whole time we're there. For the whole weekend. I will purchase everything you want to eat, drink, whatever. Which, now that I think about it, I fucking kind of did anyway.
Yeah.
But I said, you need to trade a shirt for someone's thong. But they couldn't just walk in with like a thong in their hand. They needed to physically go to the bathroom.
You had to watch them.
Take their thong off.
Watch them walk to the bathroom, watch them walk
come
out.
back and give you their thong. And
so, did you do it?
He fucking flopped. Yeah. It's all right, though. I took care of him. He was all right. Undead chewing.
Kind of like an IOU, so now that he took care of you, you have to do it.
yeah.
Shut up, Jeff.
we have Walker Stalker in Chicago, where we could try to carry this over. And they got great hot dogs out of Chicago.
Oh, great. Fucking Casey, the ultimate potatoes here.
Oh, Pookie needs panties. Yes, it's true. Pookie does need panties. Oh,
you know, Jen, your mom had a thing for me, I think. I don't know. She like started rubbing me, and she was like, "Oh, you got smooth skin." I'm like, yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Yep.
These are all the fun things that you guys didn't get to see. I try not to talk about, obviously, because, oh boy, I'm getting a phone call.
From who?
From my Pookie.
Oh, from Vanessa?
Yeah. Well, let's just...
I mean, hey, what not?
Hello? Hey, what's up? Oh, nothing. Just, you want to say hi to everybody? We're on a podcast right now. Want to say hi? I can't hear you. What happened? No, you're not interrupting. We're actually just bullshitting. Jeff's here.
Shut up, Ryan.
And Jeff says hi. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Ness.
I will call you right back because we're actually about to wrap this bad boy up in a little bit.
That's right, Casey. I'm sorry.
Go Beast Mode, New
potato.
York. I'll talk to you later. Love you. So yeah, that's the kind of night it's been. This has been one of those podcasts where we shoot the shit, and we introduce you to the man behind the scenes. Jeff is going to try to really
help us
step our game up. Yeah, we honestly, like, the fact that, like, on a bullshit night we got 16 people watching. God knows how many other people are actually watching that aren't in the chat.
I'm not sure how many people have been here for a while. But right before we started doing live podcasts, Jeff was responsible for our video opening animation and music.
Yeah. For those of you who watched our pre-recorded shows,
if you scroll through our videos and go back like a year and a half ago, 2 years, almost 2 years ago at this point, probably.
Yep.
You'll see that, and you'll see the animation.
Say hi, Jeff. They're saying
hi.
Hi. Jeff locked down a logo. Lock down the LLC. Well, Penny, we're going to do that with you, though. Jeff is going to help us with the process.
It's not too bad.
No?
They have, like, websites. You can do it in, like, 15, 20 minutes. LLCs.
Are they expensive? Yeah.
They get expensive.
Yeah, they can be pricey.
Because you got to pay for all the processing that they do for you.
Yeah, it's a lot of processing. And
but LLCs are really good because they're very... How do I say this? Liability friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why LLCs are such a huge thing. Instead of going like incorporated and things like that, doing an LLC, you're pretty much covered.
Right.
For a lot of different things.
And one of the things that we want to really step up our game on is the fact that most of you guys right now that are watching, see, the guys all the people that are in chat, most of you guys all subscribe and you all get notifications when we post something. It's getting everyone else who is like in the background watching right now, who is not technically in the chat or whatever, to like hit the thumbs up button. When we have 18 watching, 14 thumbs ups, maybe the other 4 are waiting to give us a thumb down or a thumbs up, whatever. But it's getting people, it's us remembering, because just being like savvy wise, like I don't sit here. Number one, I don't sit here and I don't beat in your heads. Hey guys, subscribe. Hey guys, hit the notification button. Every 10 minutes, I'm going to go, hey, don't forget to subscribe. Hey, don't forget to do this. It's not who I am. It's not who we are. Like, we have 179 subscribers. I used to put in our pre-recorded podcast, YouTube gives you a way where you can edit shit, and at the beginning of the show and at the end, you could put a little notification symbol in the corner. Say subscribe now, this and that. And, I mean, honestly, most of our subscribers have all come from word of mouth from these people watching right now, who go on Twitter and say, go follow Facebook, these guys, Instagram. Go do this, go do that. Yep. We owe our 179 subscribers to the core people that are here watching right now.
Yeah.
And that basically, and honestly, we say this all the freaking time, without the core people, we wouldn't have what we have. Because we're not branders. You know what I mean? We never sat down and been like, we really need to grind away on our brand. We just do this shit for fun. But if we want it to become more than what it is, I knew one of you motherfuckers was going to give us a thumb down. They do that shit. They like to do that shit.
Either that or it's the crazy bitch, but anyways.
Yeah, that's besides the point. Everyone's got a crazy bitch.
We've got 2 of them.
Lucy's not here.
No, I was referring to the...
I know.
The Xander anti-fanatic.
Right.
And then the, 5XL.
Mm-hmm. Then I put your link on my page. and I have 34,000 followers. What the hell? Oh, Penny. All right, so yeah, don't worry, Penny. We're gonna get a hold of you. I'll even give you my phone number. You can call me.
Hey, we got a thumbs up.
We can chit chat, all that shit. But
I'm
yeah,
just blown away by the chat because it's constantly moving.
oh, they just don't
There-
stop, bro.
There's like a lot of interaction. That's
yeah.
like a huge thing.
Yeah. Fuck off, crazy
Fuck off,
bitch.
crazy bitch.
Thanks, Debs. She's one of our UK friends.
Hey, Casey, I knew it'd be one of you little bastards out there fucking with the thumbs down button. It's okay.
Casey, hashtag the pint-sized potato.
Yeah. But yeah, honestly, guys, like, we just, basically what we want to do going into the new year is be able to, I don't know, have more content for you guys. Like, we want to be able to show more. Like, right now, on the TV, and TV in the back is completely blank, but one of the things we're talking about is being able to have, like, a slideshow going through, pictures of us at cons, previous podcasts for people who, want to see some of the stuff that we've done that haven't scrolled back in our videos and taken a look at them and stuff like that. I mean, if you guys want to see anything on Peter Zimmerman that we've done before, it's there. If you guys want to see something that we did with, Christ, I'm trying to, all the people we've done, Elizabeth Ludlow. Like, and the thing
we've
with
had two with Peter Zimmerman so far.
Yeah.
We had one with James
The
Chen,
one-
Elizabeth Ludlow.
the one with Elizabeth Ludlow, it's not a picture of her. It's actually a picture of our beast mode design that Jeff made with the globe
Yeah.
and the beast mode thing.
Well, that's because that was supposed to be live,
Right.
but we had a really bad audio issue because that was the only.
No, remember?
Oh,
we
it was
fa-
a skipping.
It was a skipping because we went hardwired with one,
Yep.
Wi-Fi in the other. So
when was this?
this was
Like
a while ago.
second time that we had ever done
Yeah.
the live podcast.
Oh,
we ended
really?
up we didn't hardwire the laptop. No, we didn't hardwire the Mac.
Gotcha.
We hardwired the laptop. So there was a feed differential between the Wi-Fi and the hardwire.
and it would
We
skip.
had this
like,
weird
literally
skipping.
from like 1 second to the next. I'd be staring like this, and then I'd be like this,
Yeah.
and then I'd be like
Really?
this. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really bad.
But the talking would be fine. Just all the motions and shit would be
yeah,
so
all the
whacked.
audio was seamless, but the video wasn't. So then I said to Chris, I said, let's get an Ethernet, let's hardwire to the router.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's doing it,
Uh-oh.
and we've not had a problem since.
What's up, Eric? What's the matter? He said, whoa, hey, time out. Oh, you got your pillow. He said, I'm sleeping good tonight.
Oh, okay. You sent him the pillow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Eric got his Rosita pillow that we mailed to him, and he got a T-shirt, a Beast Mode tee.
Yep.
So Merry Christmas, brother. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. You deserve it. Make sure you post a picture of that damn pillow so everyone can, show. You can show everybody what's up.
You know what's really cool? I really want to take a second to point out. It was up in the chat earlier. Gay made a really good point. We had this guy Blaine that came on our show as a guest.
This guy, Blaine. This
He
guy.
plays a savior on the show.
This fucking
He's
guy.
part of he's part of Gavin's team on the Saviors. Gavin
You don't know
being
anything
one
about
of-
the show.
Oh, okay. Well, Gavin's one of the big bads lieutenants.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a bad guy.
And Blaine,
He's a good bad
Blaine
guy.
works for Gavin. And when we had Blaine come on, one of someone who's now our friend Gay from the UK, she tuned in because she was friends with Blaine.
Yep.
And she has watched every single one of our podcasts every single week since then.
That's pretty awesome.
And she did this show with Blaine.
Oh yeah, he went to Reading Comic Con.
Blaine went all the way out to freaking London.
Yep.
Because Gay is amazing. So this is Blaine back here.
Yep. So that's Gavin, and that's Blaine back
That's
there.
Blaine. This is a dude this is actually Jason Mortar Smith. We had him on the show.
Yep, we had him last week.
We had this guy Joshua
Josh
Michael back here on the show.
Jared.
That's sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, Blaine's a really cool dude. He even
That's
autographed
so
one
sick.
to Hot Balls.
So, Blaine, it's not like that, okay?
What?
I meant like that guy because I forgot you were here, so I was trying to, whatever. Blaine, you know what you're worth to us. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. I'm showing off pictures of you right now, bro. But yeah, guys, basically, going into the new year, we're just trying to let you guys know that moving forward, we're just trying to get better content for you guys, show more, do more, be more productive, and
Hey,
obviously...
Blaine knows we love him.
Yeah, of course.
Jesus.
And obviously...
Basically, at the end of the day, guys, we want to get as big as possible.
Yeah.
Because
We're tired of working.
The main
No, I'm
reason,
just kidding.
yeah, right. The main reason we do this is not because Chris and I are making out like
Yeah,
friggin'
Hold on.
millionaires. You
Hold
know
on.
what I mean?
I mean, for the amount of shirts we've sold to the amount that we've actually just fucking given away
Yeah,
is absurd.
yeah.
I mean, really. But in the end of the day, I don't even like. God, we were just trying to get our name out there at the show. And we were just here, take a shirt. Here, take a shirt. There, take a shirt. You know what I mean? You bought some of Oscar's art. Here, take a shirt.
Yeah.
You know, business card, whatever.
Yep.
We
every single guest that we took a picture with or got an autograph for, you know, we brought him a shirt. You know?
Before Gay even says it, the hat is in. It's coming. The hat's coming, Gay. All right, the hat. Gay wants a Beast Mode hat.
Oh, I thought she wanted the beanie.
She might want the beanie. She said she wanted the beanie?
She said she wanted a beanie.
Okay, so Gay, you got the beanie. So there's that. But, you know, I know tonight was a little bit of a mishmash. We talked about the show. We talked about some other shit. We've been rambling on about us getting better.
We kind of just wanted to update you guys on what's going to be happening in the new year. Like I said, Chris and I don't do this because this is making us vast amount of money that we don't need to ever work again. We do this because we enjoy talking to you guys. We enjoy talking to people who are on the show, people who are about the show, and we like being that bridge for you guys.
Yeah.
You know, that's the biggest thing is that you guys always, at the end of the podcast, thank you for letting us talk to this person. You know, we had this guy on who's no longer on the show anymore, Steve Coulter.
Panties fuckers.
He got killed off after 4 episodes.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was one of the funniest fucking podcasts we've ever had.
Really?
You know, we have someone who's become a friend of ours, Pi, from...
Pi is from...
I forgot what country. Anyways.
Is Pi from Poland or is that Ziggy? Ziggy's from Poland.
Ziggy's from Poland, I think.
All right, Ziggy's from Poland.
We do this every single week.
Pi is from somewhere far away, too.
Somewhere in Europe, okay? So Pi says, I
want
him to say, I love Pi. So we asked him, we're like, hey, can you know, one of our fans, their name is Pi, can you say I love Pi? So his girlfriend's in the other room,
fucking God.
and he was like, hey Mary, how do you feel about Pi? She's like, I love Pi, and it was like they both have done comedy roles in movies and stuff like that. So they just went out. It was so funny.
You see what Hercules just wrote? Beast Mode NY condoms in case I pound Mary.
You don't know the whole pound Mary thing, do you?
God. And of course they want us to get Beast Mode thongs.
Okay.
Finland!
So hold on.
Finland!
There we go.
Hi, Pi. Hi, Pi in Finland.
Whole lot of crazy, okay? Her name is Michelle. This is all her fucking fault. So we are interviewing one of the larger guests that we had on the show. He's a major character.
Yeah.
His name is Xander Berkeley. He plays Gregory from the Hilltop. He's a leader of this community. He's a major character. So he's on the show with us. We have, I think our highest was 45 people watching at a time.
Okay.
Pretty fucking huge for us.
Yeah.
So the chat was just scrolling up and down really, really, really rapidly, and I'm trying to write down questions and pass them off to Chris. Mm-hmm. So I was fielding the questions Chris was asking them. So I'm just writing, not paying attention. Michelle writes, ask him about the movie that he was in called Pound Mary. So I'm not thinking, I'm writing it. I pass it off. So then Chris looks at it and goes, he goes, I know this is wrong, but I'm going to ask anyways. So how was Pound Mary? And he goes, it's Proud Mary, dickhead. And I'm like,
oh, man.
Yep.
But he was really cool about it.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he laughed. He thought it was hysterical. But I'm not thinking, because I think I wrote like somewhere in the ballpark of like 60, 70 questions that night. Yeah, so I'm just writing. And so yeah, now there's actually a screenshot that our buddy Oscar was an artist. He screenshotted me from that podcast and put hashtag Pound Mary across the screenshot, which is now printed up and it is taped to our boss's mini fridge in his office. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yep. So
yeah, and the hot balls one is we won't even talk about.
Oh no, I told my story. Tell yours.
No, it's okay. The hot balls, it's irrelevant right now.
It's not irrelevant. Hot balls is never irrelevant.
We can talk about that afterwards. We don't need to rehash hot balls.
Well, now that we've mentioned it, the chat's going to blow up with hot balls. You know, right?
I know. It's already, because look, there's Pound Mary everywhere. How does everybody feel about this?
How does Mary feel about this? Really, Blaine?
Yeah. Mary's probably not very happy about it, Blaine. All right, guys. So we're gonna cut out. Jeff is here to help us do some work. So we were gonna get to it.
Yes, Marissa, we will be here next week.
Yeah.
I think we're going to do the same time next week.
6:30.
6:30 next week. Maybe we'll try to get out here a little earlier than normal. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be here next week with hopefully some new content, some cool new shit that maybe we'll be able to blow out tonight and bring it to next week. We will definitely take all your ideas that you threw at us for the name and integrating us with The Walking
Make sure you
Dead.
guys DM them to us.
Please DM us because we're not going to remember them all, and a lot of them were good. Most of them were really good. So it'll help us brainstorm.
Thank you, Casey. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. So there's a delay, as you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was wearing a Halloween costume. I was from the
Star
waist
Wars.
down. All right, from the waist
It
down.
was Halloween. It was right before
It was
Halloween.
hot. It got
So
really hot.
I dressed up as Scarecrow from DC Comics. He
He doesn't
up
need.
as Star Wars.
It doesn't matter.
I'm telling the full story.
You
here.
don't need it.
I do.
No, you don't.
So
Long
afterwards-
story short, bro. There's a delay. We
Okay.
ended the podcast. Okay.
I'm painting a picture.
We ended the podcast.
Okay.
Us knowing that. I mean, we know that there's a delay, but we didn't know that once you hit stop streaming, that the delay kept going.
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's about a 10-second delay.
I
So
can only see where this is.
I
going.
stand up and I go, woo! I rip my pants. I had shorts on, but I ripped my costume off and I'm like, man, my balls are hot, bro.
That's
Forget about
funny.
it. Literally,
And it was so funny because
within seconds.
what I always do is,
Hot balls.
as soon as I end the live stream, I go to the video because
Mm-hmm.
YouTube automatically uploads your live stream as a
Right,
video.
right.
Penny, we're gonna
And I
hit you
wanted
up.
to make
We're
sure
gonna
that
hit you up,
it
Penny.
started and ended the way we wanted to.
Mhm.
And at the
Lisa,
very
you
end,
know the picture,
you
don't
hear
worry
Chris
about
say,
it.
"Dude, my balls are so hot right now." So I'm like,
That
at
is
the
so
look
funny.
on my face, and Chris goes, "What?" And I'm like, "Dude, listen to this." So I played it back, and he goes, "No fucking way." So then both of our phones are on the
Damn.
table, but they're on vibrate because we always turn it off.
Hot
So then
balls.
our phones are going, bzz, 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 and we're our DMs are blowing up with hashtag hot balls, and we're just like, I'm
Yes.
like, oh my god, he's gonna kill me.
Yep. You know what we forgot to do
That's
tonight?
funny.
We forgot to go live on Instagram. See what I'm talking about?
Oh,
This is the
yeah.
shit we forget about.
Well,
We forgot to go live on Instagram. So,
what made you think of that?
I saw Marissa, and Marissa's usually live on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Marissa. But yeah, everybody, we'll be here next week.
Hey, we lost our thumbs down. Good job, guys.
Yeah, that was Casey. She was busting our balls.
God damn it, pint-sized potato.
Your hot balls.
Yeah,
You're busting your hot balls.
yeah.
Mhm.
So this is what it's like. It's constant abuse inside this chat. But yeah, guys. Hopefully next week we'll be able to like roll in our intro again, our music and all that shit and everything like that, and see what happens. But we're gonna get to work. We'll see you guys next week. Everybody have a Merry Christmas, safe, happy holiday. If you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever you do, celebrate.
You
If
don't watch Rick and Morty, do you? Oh, okay.
I'm saying goodbye to everybody. You gonna cut me off?
No, I was talking about what Blaine just said. I'm sorry. Sorry, Princess. Go ahead. Finish what you got to say.
I was just saying goodbye, bro. I was wishing everybody Merry Christmas. You're talking about Rick and fucking Morty.
Well, yeah, because that's what Blaine was talking about.
All right, Blaine. Merry Christmas, bro. Whatever you guys celebrate, I hope it's happy, merry, full of fun, laughter, family, whatever. Enjoy it. Anything, Ryan?
No, I'm good.
You want to talk about Rick and Morty now?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for being here, guys. Happy holidays. Love you. Peace out.
Later, guys.
Jeff, say bye.
Bye.
This is another pain in the ass, is that I have to go to edit the video, go to live control room, and stop streaming.